What's going on, you guys? If you're new here, my name is Morgan, and welcome back to another video. So it's the end of an era. That is right. I don't know, that does not make sense right now, but it's the end of an era. So Hershey has officially gone after this. She will be in retirement after October 17th. She will officially be retired. I've had Hershey for a while now. She was my first ever dachshund. And she's gotten to the point where she is now officially, she's done, done what she produced. The litters that I feel comfortable with, and she's done great, but that means she's done. She's officially done. It's officially time for her to retire and to go live out her rest of her days in the pastures of Wienerland. I'm just joking. Honestly, she's still going to be here. Hershey was my first dachshund ever. She was the dachshund this is when I first started actually breeding dachshunds, and I texted her original breeder because I was still learning. I had a mentor. It was going to be over a year before I started breeding anyways, because Hershey needed her actual tests done, her OFAs, her embark test. And we needed to make sure that she wouldn't develop anything, that she was, 100% healthy in terms of OFAs, embarks, health, and vet testing. And temperament testing also. And she was, but I actually texted the breeder and I said, okay, so what's wrong with this dog's eye? Because Hershey had some funky eyes when I first got her. One of her eyes looked lazy, and I texted the breeder and said she has a lazy eye. The breeder said, what are you talking about? She doesn't have a lazy eye. So I sent her a picture, and the breeder was like, what in the world is going on? So after taking her to the vet, talking to the breeder, her eye actually ended up changing colors and her eye fully developed. So her eyes that one eye of Hershey's didn't fully develop until she was about 9 weeks old. And it became her caramel eye. She has one caramel and one blue eye. She is a red-based chocolate apple. She is absolutely something else. She's just something else entirely. I always used to get the red-based and then the chocolate-based red-based chocolate apple confused. To me, even though they're not the same things, but it's time. It's time for Hershey to retire. She just had her last litter. She's had 4 litters. And this was her biggest litter yet. She had 4 puppies, 2 girls, 2 boys with Mr. Cappuccino. And now it's just time for her to retire. Some breeders like to do between 4 and 6 litters, depending on how the dog does. And sometimes they don't do well enough to have more than one. I will be talking about Rhea in a future video because that was a new experience for me. Rhea is just having 1 litter because we had a complication post litter whelping. So this was a new thing for me. But if you don't remember Hershey, I will add a picture at the beginning of this video so you can see Hershey for yourself. But she is officially retired. There is going to be no more Hershey puppies. I will be keeping a puppy from Hershey's current litter. I don't have a name for her yet. She is a dapple. But again, no name. She is the biggest one. She was actually a breech when she was born, so I had to help Hershey give birth to her because breeches can be complicated for dogs to give birth to. About 50% of puppies are breeches, but breeches are butt first. So when they come out butt first, it's harder for them to breed compared to coming out head first. But luckily, she did well. I was there the entire time. I was able to help her get the puppy out, but that was a fun one. Hershey did not enjoy that one at all. I don't know where the size came from because this puppy was huge compared to the other ones. But the daddy is Cappuccino. The entire line that Cappuccino carries is absolutely amazing. I love Cappuccino's line wholeheartedly. His grandfather is about to retire as well. Mr. Max is about to retire, and he will be living with his breeder as well. The only time I actually retire the dogs to another home, is if they do need to do better, and if they do better in a different home. And that goes for Ace. I finally worked out something for Ace because Ace is not doing well since he's been neutered. He's actually developed a lot of aggression. So I worked out with a family that is prepared for this and was ready for this. Just cut that out completely. Cut out talking about Ace. Just cut it out. Just take it out. But so she's going to be retired with me. The only time I do actually retire with another family is if they do not thrive in the environment I have them in currently when they retire. But I've never had a puppy that does not thrive, or a dog that doesn't thrive in the environment they're in. But if it comes to it, then they have to be, we have to find the perfect homes for them. And sometimes you do get those live-in forevers that will never be able to. Hershey might be one of those. She does better with me. She likes people, but she does a lot better with me in the pack than she would with somebody else. But I'm looking forward to it, just having her kind of retired You know, it's the end of an era for us. Hershey has done so well. She's been such a great mama. She's been perfect. She has adopted puppies. She's adopted fosters. She's just been every dog breeder's dream. She has perfect conformation. And but it's just time for her to retire. It's time for her to go get spayed and come live out with everybody else. With Ruby, who's a rescue, and Sprite, who's a rescue, and everybody else that's fixed, that's spayed and neutered. It's just time for that. She can come harass Ghost a little bit. But yeah, so that's it. It's the end of an era. It's been a long. Hershey turns 4 in January, so she's officially done. We're cutting it loose. We're not doing any more. She's gonna come live out here. I'm gonna make her a spay appointment after her puppies go home October 17th. Give her a little bit to, cease milk production, and then go get her spayed. And we are done. Hershey can officially just retire. It's crazy how time's gone by so fast. I got her when my ex-mother-in-law and my ex were still alive, back when Dot passed, and now that she's retiring, it's just crazy how it all changes and how everything works out. But yeah, that's it for Hershey. And I hope you guys like my new background. It does come from The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. I have some new things in production, and I'm working on some new things, and I'm looking forward to it. I had emergency surgery on my mouth 2 days ago, so that's why I have not been doing any videos. It's taken me a little bit to do that, so I'm back. Might make a video about that too, but emergency surgery was not fun. I had it on my mouth. It was not fun. I did not enjoy it at all. And I had to take care of it all by myself. Nobody went with me. So, driving an hour there, hour back, being all by myself. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as usual, guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. See you guys later.